Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man. I have been out of the picture for a while and I'm sorry about that. Been a few things come up that I've not made it to the Saturday morning project. One was the weather, another was my wife and I desperately needed a winter break, so we slipped away to Fort Lauderdale for a while. And we're back and I'm ready to start soaping again. And a lot of you subscribed to me and I appreciate that, and I'm just really kind of honored that you enjoy watching my videos, and I don't want to let everybody down. So it's time to get back to the West Virginia winter, dreary, overcast, cold, getting ready to snow. But that's typical here, so it's time to start soaping again. I'm going to do something that's new to me. It's definitely not new to the soaping community. I'm going to do a checkered pattern. This is what I'm hoping for. I've seen a lot of you do it. I kind of just wrote this on paper so I could get the colors. So hopefully that's what this soap is going to look like when I'm done with it. So what I'm going to do, I'll post the recipe, is go ahead, put my lye water in, get a light emulsification. Now if you watch me, you know I normally disperse the colorants in oil, but I'm going to do a pretty fair amount of stick blending, so I went ahead and put them in the cup. Just put the oils in the cups and the powders in the cups. So this is going to be the pink, which is Brambleberries electric bubble gum. This will be orange, which is the tangerine wow. This will be the blue, which is bright jeans blue with a little bit of titanium dioxide. This will be yellow, which is the fizzy lemonade. And I am going to scent this with Brambleberries apple sage scent oil. I like the apple sage scent oil for several reasons. For one, it does not accelerate. Another, it does not discolor, and another thing I like about it, it holds its scent very, very well in cold process and hot process soap. Now, going on the fact that it does not accelerate, and I want it evenly distributed, I went ahead and poured the scent oil already into my cooled water oils. They're down to approximately 125, so the scent oil is already in here. I'm going to get a light emulsification, divide it among these 4 cups. I'm going to take my mold and pour the first 2 colors in here. I'm going to lift the center divider halfway to the surface just so it doesn't get a drag mark, and then pour the other 2 colors on top of that thick layer there. So I want a pretty thick trace. That's another reason I'm not too concerned about acceleration, because I want a relatively thick trace. So let's get started. Put the lye water in here, stick blend to emulsification, and get started. So bear with me just for a moment while I make a little bit of noise. That's good to start. That's just barely emulsified. That's a good start. Going to divide this equally among the containers. first two. And I'm thickening up, which is not supposed to happen. So I'm beginning to question whether or not I should have put the scent oil in. I'm going to whisk these in a little bit to get them started. Oh gosh, folks, I made a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Let's see what happens. I'm going to move forward. So you know what, this teaches me a lesson. When you have something that works well, stick with it. Because this, well, I'm going to go ahead and try it. I'm going to go ahead and try and pour this just as I had planned. I'm going to move fast. So we're going to go with the pink and the orange. I think it'll still work. And being thick will keep these from breaking through on the bottom, that's for sure. Okay. But I've learned my lesson about scent oils. Do not, I've seen a lot of people do it though. They say if you put your scent oil in your oils and then mix it up, it prevents the shock and slows down unexpected trace. Well, this did not happen this time. So, learned my lesson about that. Because I've used this scent oil before and it does not accelerate. But doing this caused it to accelerate. We're going to tap this down. Try to smooth it out. I'm not going to have nice even lines like I was hoping. But one thing about this thick trace is I won't have to worry about this piercing through, that's for sure. So I'm going to try to lift this up halfway. And wouldn't you know, it wants to fight with me, and I am not in the mood to fight. Alright. This is not turning out the way I'd hope. We'll just, I guess the true test will be in the cutting, but here we go. Alright, now I'm going to do on top the blue. and learn my lesson too, because the colors did not mix well. When you have something that works well, stick with it. From here on out, I will always be mixing my pre-mixing my colors in a little bit of oil, because some of them stuck to the bottom and I'm going to have uneven colors in this. Big mistake. And let's get this yellow on top of the orange. Very disappointed. I've been out of the picture for a while and I've had a lot of new subscribers, and I'm making a really messy soap here. It's not turning out well. Okay. Anyway, here we go. This is it. I'm going to go ahead and spray this. Pull the contraption out. Pull the center divider out. Spray it with alcohol. I'm going to wrap it, let it go ahead and go through gel phase, and I'll cut it tomorrow when I come home from work. We'll see what happens. Folks, I've been out of the picture for a while. I'm sorry, this is not one of my best jobs when I come back. But anyway, I am back. I should have another one next week as well. Hopefully do a better job. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate you. Goodbye.